Big battle, on écoute ça live. Je vais pouvoir jouer un petit peu au tower. Big battle, we're gonna be listening it to it.
Ben, il est où, Chris? Joyeux, man. Parfait. Ben, c'est choke. On gagne une 4e victoire par forfait, certainement. Hey guys, ça monte, faut monter ça en haut de 200, let's go! Tapoter, partager, let's go! Sarah Laf, t'es-tu là? Kate, t'es-tu là? Abs Vader, t'es-tu là? Elmec, t'es-tu là? La pieuvre, toute la team, est-ce que vous êtes toutes là?
Non, on n'est pas là.
Ah, il manque du monde là. D'allumer, parfait. On tapote, on monte ça dans 2 minutes, gang. Hey, je suis stressé, gang, on va se faire fracasser, je suis sûr. Alexa, ferme la lumière.
D'accord.
Battle.
Dans 2 minutes, gang, let's go, on tapote, on partage, comment? Hey, je suis nerveux comme 10, man.
I don't like him. Let's go do solo.
Ouais, ils vont être beaucoup. Ils vont être beaucoup en esti, man. Salut, Pearly! Hey, ils sont beaucoup, là. Ils sont combien? Hein? OK. Gang, ça descend. Faut que ça monte. C'est dans 1 minute. Ah, Demonize, il est là. Aïe, aïe, man. Hey, Pearly, j'espère que vous allez être avec moi ce soir, man.
Okay, now I'm gonna go to the other side. I'm supporting the other guy. I'm supporting the yes.
Ça me lève le cœur, quasiment. Je fais capoter, réellement. Merci, Galant Fou, pour les partages. Gang, ils sont nombreux, l'autre bord, là. Ils vont être nombreux en calice, l'autre bord, man. Thank you, Galant, man. Qui va être là, guys? Tapotez, on est 130. Let's go. Tapotez. C'est dans 1 minute. Ils sont 160. On joue contre ton sucre. Big battle, man. Marcelé, what's up? La personne qui a des x5 est même pas là, je pense, man. Calice. On a même pas de x5. Ça va être fucking cave, man. C'est pas grave, man. 8-8, mon fou. Gigi va-tu être là? Aucune idée, je crois pas, pour vrai, man.
I'll do some clips.
Vous fiez trop aux gens, man. Vous fiez trop aux personnes qui soient là. Faut que tout le monde ensemble s'y mette de son bord, chacun de notre tour, man. C'est le même que ça marche, man. Toi, arrête d'écouter. J'ai pas un calice de x5, je pense.
Moi non plus.
La personne qui en a gagné 5 hier est même pas là, man. Est-ce que c'est du n'importe quoi, man? Puis toi, je t'ai même pas demandé ta crise d'avis. Tout ce que tu veux te voir ici, c'est perdre ma crise de merde. Tu compris? Bon, on se tue dans 1 putain de minute. Moi, ça fait 1 minute que je suis là. J'étais pris au bar, mon gars. On se tue dans 1 minute. Moi, j'étais pris au bar. Ça fait 1 minute que je suis là, man. Let's go, gang. On est 175. Je veux 300 personnes ici au moins, guys. Dirais-les pis tapoter. Je veux qu'on y fende la règle ici. C'est-tu clair? Je veux qu'on y fende le petit truc de cul ici à ce gros crise de colis.
Demonize, il y a un universe. Ça, je le sais.
Let's go, tout le monde ensemble, man. Tout le monde qui vont être là, man. Je vais être 1000 fois reconnaissant, je vous le dis, man. Mais, je vous le dis, le meilleur donateur ce soir, j'ai demandé son adresse puis j'ai fait shipper de quoi chez eux, man. Je vous dis pas c'est quoi, mais vous allez voir, man. Fait que let's do it, man. Chaque personne qui va être là derrière moi me pousser ce soir pour ce style match-là, malgré que j'ai pas été là pendant une calice de semaines quasiment. Let's do it, man. Mon beau Stéphane Arsenault, what's up, mon loup. Gang, j'ai besoin de tout le monde, s'il vous plaît. C'est le big battle, man. On se start dans 30 secondes. Dans 30 secondes, gang. Je veux qu'on drill. On est 180. Je veux qu'on drill tout le monde.
Avant les speed challenge, on met rien d'autre. Si vous montrez le score trop haut, le speed va coûter trop cher. Faut
Oui, ta gueule, tu
vraiment
connais rien, Chris de marde.
vous mettiez rien avant le speed, on met juste des
There you
robes.
go. I'm playing a
On
tower.
met juste des
We're playing a
robes.
big battle. So this
Hey, on
is
est
intense,
160, ils sont
and
plus
it's
nombreux que nous
fun.
autres, ils sont plus nombreux que nous autres. Est-ce que vous êtes prêts, guys? Est-ce que vous êtes prêts, guys? Let's go. Tout le monde ensemble, tout le monde ensemble. Je veux voir du monde prêt. Je veux voir du monde prêt. Je veux voir du monde qui veut gagner ce
Ils vont être
match-là.
forts, ça part.
Je veux
Draco!
voir du monde qui
Let's
veut
go, gang.
gagner.
Let's
Let's go. On drill, on drill, on drill, on drill, on
Votre
drill.
premier cadeau va être
On
x2, gang.
drill dans l'écran. On drill ici. On drill.
Let's go, gang. Drillez l'écran, let's go.
On drill, faut que ça tapote, faut que ça tapote, faut que ça
On est
tapote.
plus.
On est 167. Démoniaque, thank you. Tout le monde ensemble.
Mon premier
Fois
cadeau.
deux vos premiers cadeaux. Fois deux vos premiers cadeaux. C'est là qu'on va chercher une petite avance. Tout le monde ensemble. C'est là qu'on frappe pour une petite avance pour aller chercher un x3. On joue pas trop fort par contre. On pitch des petits points. Merci Jeu. Merci Sabi. Merci. Oui, Asti. Oui. Oui. Madame Keto qui est là. Keto.
Ok, gang, ils vont être forts. Ils vont être forts.
Keto, t'es pas avec ton compte de Litlit, t'es avec Keto, quoi? T'es pas avec le compte de Litlit, ma Keto? Keto! Oui!
Can't be too warm. If the phone close, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Let's go, guys, tout le monde. On monte ça, on pitch des petites roses
Let's
pour un
go, la
x3,
gang,
guys.
let's go!
On pitch des petites roses.
Écrivez
Tout le monde à soir.
dans le chat.
Tout le monde fâché.
Écrivez tout x3. Man, ça va coûter cher le speed à cause des autres, man. Ok, le speed il est là. Le speed il est là, gang. Là, va falloir l'activer. Il faut tout péter.
Oui, ferme ta gueule, tu vas rien mettre.
Oui, ta gueule. Bon, monsieur
On
Thomas.
va voir c'est quelle gueule qui va être fermée à la fin du match, grosse crise de raie. Gang, on est 180, man. Let's go, man. 40 points. 40 points.
40 points, gang, let's go.
40 points en équipe, man.
Guys, on a
Oui, Gab! Oui, Félix! Oui, Keto! On l'a eu, Pilot!
Oh, man.
Attention, l'autre bord, on sait pas s'il y a la pub, on sait pas s'il y a Félix, on sait pas qui y a. Je vous le dis, je veux que tout le monde frappe dans cette putain de x3 là. Je veux que tout le monde frappe. Je veux que tout le monde frappe. Je veux que tout le monde frappe, s'il vous
Oh
plaît.
my god. Aïe, aïe, aïe.
Danny Boileau! Danny, t'es là, mon Danny! Oui, Albert! Oui! Wow, let's go! Dans le x3, guys, ça joue, guys. Aidez Danny. Oui, galant! Let's go, tout le monde! Dans le x3, guys, dans le x3. On n'a pas de x5.
Guys, c'est tout là.
On n'a pas de x5, comment il va mon beau Danny, c'est sacrement. Let's go! Oui, Sabi! Go! Non! Guys!
Oh,
Guys!
la gang, let's go.
Oui, Stéphane! Oui,
Oh my
Stéphane!
Gang, profite du x3.
Oui! Burly! Oui! Let's go, on va chercher le 100 000! On va chercher le 100 000 au moins! Come on, guys! On est 200! Come on!
Ah, non, man. Guys,
Ok, on a une avance, tout est bon pour jouer. MVP, man, Burly, merci mille fois. Danny Boileau, mon gros esti. Toute la semaine, j'ai pas eu de tes nouvelles, mon frère. Stéphane, merci, mon frère, man. Galant, Keto, Sabi, Félix, Gab, Alec, Creator. Gang, c'est pas fini. Stéphane, niveau 35 d'équipe, big boy. Tout le monde, on monte ça, on va chercher le 100K. Guys. Come on, gang.
Nice, il a pas encore envoyé son universe, pis tout, on est fini, man. On est fini,
Je sais pas de quoi tu parles, y'a pas d'univers ici, cette distance-là. Danny, on le fait en dessus, mon loup. Mon Danny.
loup, my
Il
boy.
parle d'univers. Aïe, gang, faites attention, on sait pas qu'est-ce qu'ils peuvent sniper de l'autre côté. On sait pas si la pieuvre a un lion à la fin. On ne sait rien, guys.
C'est fini, man. Aïe.
Oui, merci.
Non, il a pas de x3, x5, c'est
C'est
live.
18K. 18K du classement. 18K seulement du classement. Commande. 18K seulement du classement, guys. Un beau snipe
Oh
de
my
2-3
God.
personnes ensemble, on est 230 estipions là. Un beau snipe en équipe, gang. Là, on drill à 230 personnes. Je veux voir tout le monde driller, man.
La tiers, je pense que c'était censé être là.
Gang, on est à 18K du classement. 10K du 100K. On le fait-tu le 10K du 100K en snipe? Let's go, gang! Tout le monde debout!
Gang, Shogi va nous avoir pété au Big Battle. Vraiment, là.
Come on, gang! Oh, Danny, tu me saisis, man. Pour lui, vous m'avez saisi avec un interstellaire aussi. Respect, man. 1000 fois, man, pour vrai. Je m'attendais pas à ça, man.
Non, c'est pas juste un match. C'est un match, le Big Battle, il n'y en a pas d'autre!
C'est bon, Snipe! On va chercher le 100K, s'il vous plaît! On va le chercher, le mérite, man! On va chercher le putain de ring, guys! On va chercher le putain de ring, man! Snipe! On fait attention, c'est Chris un lion! Merci, Katou!
On s'est fait casser comme rien.
C'est cette journée classe
Ouais!
Good job.
Spurley! MVP Stéphane Arsenault! MVP Galant! Ketbo Fabi! Félix Cap! Alex Creator! Let's go, man! C'était mollo comme Big Battle Big. J'ai pas été là pendant 5 soirs, mon Stéphane. C'était mort, raide, mon gars, man. C'était mort. Je pensais qu'il nous allait défoncer l'autre bord avec un lion facile, Big.
Merci à Jean
5 jours, j'ai pas été là, gros. J'étais à l'hôtel à Québec, man. J'avais pas le temps d'être là. Même mon agence, elle me l'a dit, man. C'était moi aussi, man. J'ai été fucking dans le négatif, man. On était plus tranquille, man. Mais gros, man, on a fini de là vainqueur pareil. C'est ça l'important. On est à côté du putain de ring, guys. On va chercher, on a 6 wins à sauver. 6 wins.
Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna watch the other guy.
Putain de chat, puis des Stéphane Arsenault dans le putain de chat, s'il vous plaît, man. Hey, on a même du beat, esti, let's go! Let's go! T'es à Québec? Ouais, je suis à Québec encore jusqu'à demain soir. Puis mercredi, je m'en vais à Niagara Falls pendant 9 jours. À partir de mercredi. Londré, je vais tout vous montrer mes voyages en live, esti, j'ai été en live. Let's go, gang, Londré. On était côté du putain de mal. 18K. On va-tu le chercher, ce putain de ranking-là, la famille?
Déçu du monde qui ont pas été
Vous
là.
le savez, j'en ai entièrement besoin, man. Chris, c'est ça, je suis déçu, T'es tout le temps déçu, mec. T'es rage quit après 20 minutes après chaque soir, c'est ça que ça donne pédale.
Et si t'avais été là pis fiable toute la semaine, gros cave, là, ça aurait été différent.
Pédale. Let's go, tout le monde. Gros jambon, il chiale, le gros jambon, il chiale, gars. Yo, Danny, tu me saisis, bro. Tu me saisis 1000 fois, merci, mon Danny. Dis-moi salut, Danny, tabarnak. Dis-moi salut, je te calme ma bière. Tu es à l'hôtel Québec, non? Je suis à l'hôtel Québec, gros. Allez voir mes stories, man. Vous allez voir, mon hôtel est pas mal plus cheap que Québec, man. Yo, mon Danny! Est-ce ton yo, me manquait, bro? Est-ce avec G, man? Thomas, ouais, je suis Thomas à Québec. Let's go! Il y a 4 personnes avec une rose, man. On y refait, on va le chercher le 18K du classement, guys. Let's go, man. Oui, mon Danny. Esti, Danny. Esti, oui, mon panique, il manque peu, man. Esti, t'as passé une belle semaine, mon Danny, fou. Merci, Samy, merci, Félix. C'était fucking G s'appelait l'autre fois, mon Danny, l'autre soir, man. J'ai bien apprécié de jaser, man, notre téléphone fou, man. Bien apprécié, man. J'ai juste pas eu ce qu'il y avait après le téléphone, mais c'est pas... Oh, gang, non!
Le bébé lion. Merci.
Ouais, non, ben, con, elle savait pas être là au Big Battle, elle.
Oh, ta gueule, grave. Elle voulait venir te gifter pis tu la traites de conne, gros, j'espère qu'elle te donnera rien.
Let's go! Gang fois trop! Montrez-y! On met le feu, mon ami! Montrez, Big Boy!
Lâche la merde.
Montrez-y, les boys!
Hey, qu'est-ce que t'as envoyé chier? J'espère que tu donneras rien.
Check-les, gros! Le gros snipe, 10 secondes dans le poitrou! On est du game! Black snipe, c'est un bébé lion!
C'est pour le bébé lion, pour vrai.
Il a même pas été plus content que ça pour un bébé lion!
Félix, c'est normal que je sois déçu, y'a personne qui était là.
L'agence
Qu'est-ce que t'en
Spurley.
penses? Ah! Un autre bébé lion! Non! Tais-toi, mon chien bâtard de chien à marde!
Hey, toi, commence pas ça, man. Moi, je
Hey, change de ton, gros, je te pète ça des dents.
Tu le match d'avant avec ton crise de rien, man. Mange ma marde, pédale.
Crisse ça des dents, t'es mon chahier.
Oh,
T'as gagné le plateau, la star, hein, 124 points, ça joue plus,
Ça reste
hein?
une pas bonne, Big. Ça reste une grosse pas bonne.
Tous chahier.
Ouais, même pas capable d'être là quand c'est le moment. Tu vois bien qu'elle est pas bonne, là. Tu vois bien que le monde qui joue pour toi, c'est tous des gros déficients, Big.
Faut que je le je te crisse ça des dents, traite-moi, merde.
Hey, Big, ta petite main gros qui ressemble à un cendrier, va te la faire manger, Big. Ouais,
Asti que tu mériterais de faire un lion d'en face.
Other guys,
Je mériterais de me faire ça, gros. On mériterait de te fendre avec un putain de lion. Avec tout le monde ensemble. Il reste
Lion,
une
ton objectif, là, tu mériterais de l'avoir direct dans les dents,
On
man.
fera jamais ça, man. Ils sont trop, là. Ils sont trop, guys.
Ah, c'était le premier, il est passé, on l'a perdu, mais c'est pas grave, gang. On va pas broyer, on va continuer à avancer. On a une défaite sur les 3.
On va pas broyer, man. On va pas broyer. Jacques Plante, WhatsApp, j'ai vu que t'étais là, le fou. Comment il
Il aurait eu mon compte de 20 000 abonnés, il était cassé, lui, là. C'était fini. C'était fini, super.
Let's go, tout le monde ensemble, esti. Non, non, ça n'importe jamais ça, même tabarnak. C'est pas grave, la famille.
Sarah, merci.
What's up, Joanna?
Hey, dis bye-bye à tes 6 wins. Poubelle.
M'aurais ça, Galin, il bitch un
Ta
lion.
gueule, grosse vidange! Prochaine game, là!
Grosse vidange,
New
t'appelles
challenge, esti de poubelle sale! New game, mon esti de poubelle!
Ok, poubelle,
Sarah,
ça,
la suivi! MVP, Sarah! Merci Maxime, merci Janice, merci Jonathan, merci les
Puis
tapoteurs!
Félix Boivin,
MVP,
Benji,
Sarah.
Sabi, puis tous ceux qui ont tapoté, Ben. Gang, un mieux. Il demande un mieux challenge, fait qu'il reçoit des bébés lions. Je veux qu'on le fende. Celle-là, 4 minutes et demie, le plus petit qu'on pourra parler à la famille. Everybody, let's go. Let's go.
Tapotez tout votre écran!
You'll make some battles.
Hey, t'es cave, hein? Parce que Sarah, là, elle voulait t'en dropper un, bébé lion, gros esti d'imbécile, tu l'as traité de conne.
Ben, c'est pour ça, j'ai traité de code parce que quoi, elle me l'a pas pitché, Christy. Tu vois bien?
C'est dans un mois,
J'ai deux
dans un mois.
cave comme toi. Un cave qui a perdu un big battle, la pitch à toi. Tu vois bien que.
Je sais pas si ça va être échangé, je pense pas.
Tout le monde ensemble. Tout le monde ensemble. Qui a gagné? Nous autres, Canadiens de Montréal, esti. Nous autres, esti, 91 000 à 55 000.
Ta gueule! T'as-tu compris, là? Ferme ta calisse de gueule! On veut plus t'entendre, toi, ton tomate, t'as compris celle-là? Ferme ta gueule! C'est lui qui a gagné le Big Battle. T'as l'air d'un gros cave. Un vrai de vrai gros cave.
Zach, il a dit de fermer ta gueule. Zach, il a dit de tais-toi, tu connais pas Zach. Lui, il est capable d'en mettre un bébé lion pour contester ta Sarah. Il connaît pas Zach, mon gars. Zach, comment tu vas, Big G, man? Zach! C'était le Big Battle juste avant mon Zach, c'est pas grave, man. Esti, on a gagné. Là, on le fait, on continue à le faire. On est pas loin du ranking, bro. 4 personnes avec une rose. Oui, c'est un mute. Il peut plus parler, puis il parlera pas à moi qu'il repêche un autre bébé lion après. Il y a 4 personnes. Oui, Sabi. Il en manque 3. Oui, Suzy. Il en manque 2. Est-ce que vous attendez le gros beat, man, esti? Gros Chris de beat. J'ai comme invité spécial Inima ici, esti, Suzy. Il y a que 2 autres personnes.
Attendez une minute, guys.
Rose, 2 roses. Ah, y'a gang, c'est une farce. Oui, Zach, hostie, il en manque une. Calice.
Yes.
On
On peut le tester.
Titanium est top 1, man. C'est débile mental, man. Débile mental. Il y a du gros Chris de l'offre, de Lamberto, puis plein de monde, de Quid, puis plein de monde, man. C'est fou. Bateau, je m'en vais me coucher. Je suis passé pour ton big bateau, je vais me coucher. Bonne nuit, gang. Merci, Sabi, man. Merci, man. Bonne nuit à tout le monde. Fait que let's go, guys! On le fait, man. On le fait. Zach, tu vas bien, mon fou?
What's up with me, bro?
Hey, on est à quoi du ranking, man? 1 bébé lion, puis on est à 10 cas du ranking, man. On est à 3 bébés lions du classement, man. 3 bébés.
Fois 3!
Un fois trop, tu parleras pas, quoi?
We're almost done with the clips. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have them in my ears. I'm gonna battle. So you're gonna have to watch me. How it shit.
Zach! Le beau! Zach!
Diable. T'as manqué le passe pour Lance.
Là, beau! Yeah, juste passé comme ça. Yeah, mon Zach, en forme. Ouais, mon Dieu, Zach, c'est qui me fait faire l'imitation, qu'est-ce que ça fait, quoi? Ouais, mon Dieu, la petite routine de Zach, c'est quoi quand il rentre ici? Qu'est-ce qu'il fait?
Diable.
Il en a reçu 2 de chien déjà, lui. Des petits crises de baby lion, de cave. 3! Hey, gros, c'est assez, mais calme-toi. Ça suffit un peu. Laisse ça pour les autres. Merci, Zach.
Je peux pas parler, gang. Mon score est en dessous de lui. Il a bugué de même.
Non, j'ai pas bugué. Reste tranquille. Let's go, guys. Let's go, esti. Non, on va se faire fourrer dans le cul à la fin, là. Ils vont sniper ça 1500 points, là. Ah, ça va encore. Il fait 2 crises de Baby Lion. Thank you, Coco Jack. Avec
J'ai fait la même affaire que dans. C'est juste que j'ai pas beaucoup d'abonnés sur ce compte-là. Mon 20 000 abonnés, on l'aurait fait en dessous. Genre, il était pas là.
T'es coupé ça, là.
On avait vendu 3 fois de suite avant. C'était des bateaux à 3, 400, 500, 600, 700 000.
Moi aussi, c'est ça que je faisais avant. Calme-toi les pelles.
Bon, ben, gang, moi, je vais vous laisser. À soir, je prends ça cool. On se revoit demain soir, probablement. Pour ce
Et on se fait demain soir, pédale.
Gros fils de pute, ça. Merci à tous les participants, participantes. On n'a pas gagné. C'est pas grave. Ça fait partie de la game, gang. Merci beaucoup pour tout. Peut-être que le prochain, ça va être le bon. Fait que merci pour le match officiel. Passez une belle soirée, gang. Merci pour votre soutien. Bye.
Now I don't have to watch this. I'm going to watch something else entirely. Okay. Good. Okay, we're done. We're done with clips, he's done with battles, so I'm gonna go and do some videos. It is 8:20. It'll be the perfect weather to make a video. Let's go. Oh no. Okay, 69, you're good. You're good. I had to do a little something before. I'm gonna hide the screen. Good. 16, perfect. Good. Oh shit. Too late. We're fighting. I died. I'm a dumbass. I could have gotten it. Oh, fuck's sakes. I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me? Oh. So I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me? Anytime a chimpanzees, I was a monkey. Do you think I'm a vain? I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me? Oh. Okay. Background. Plasma field. Let's go. So why don't you kill me? Anatoma chimpanzees. Plasma field's one of my favorite skins, by the way. I used it a lot. This and Howling Howl. Howling Wolf are possibly the one I use the most in the beginning. Just because look at it, it's so cool. And the truth is, I didn't have the Isle of Sauron, so I kind of wanted to get it. This is the closest thing I could get. No. You're gonna go here. You're gonna go with team. You're gonna go with plasma, and you're gonna go with plasma field. Good. I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me? Choo. Sheesh. Cool. Anytime a chimpanzee, there was a monkey. You took in my vein. Oh shit. Killing in neutral. Do 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 do. We're good. Okay. Raw. Good. Two. Let's just see what the Gilda says after I film the nature corn. As promised, I'm back. We had our big battles, which was cool. No, it wasn't us. I was watching it. But it was still pretty cool. So, the guy that I wanted to win won, which is great. I'm going to make content until, technically speaking, I don't have a time. So usually I wait for the battle, but there's no battles tonight. So I'm going to make as much content as I need to do. When I'm done, I'm going to be playing some Battlefield Chronicle. Possibly going to be sleeping a little bit. I'm going to try to sleep because I'm going to empty the phone. That's the trick. So what I do is I sleep a little bit, a couple times a day. And then when I wake up, there's, oh, the phone is empty. So let's film the nature. Oh, sun is tentacle. I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me? Dude, about Laugh, that song is actually pretty good. Dumbling is your boy, welcome to our show. Because I'm doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 26th June 2025. It is a gorgeous day on this Thursday. Tomorrow I have a special announcement. I have some special things planned for you guys on the main channel. But for now, we're talking about gaming. We're talking about Gundam. So now we're entering a phase that is really, I'm so sorry. I ate a lot because we took a break from making content. And I ate and it was delicious. We had a lot of pistachios. So your boy is filled to the brim. Till here. This is the brim. This is the brim for me. Maybe your brim is here. Maybe your brim is here. Who fucking knows? Why is it dark here? Okay, that's weird. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm tired, guys. This is my ADG is bad. Oh yeah. Today we're talking about Gundam for the gaming channel. And then what you're gonna say, dude, you talk about Gundam every single day this week. What's up? Well, we got some very positive news. With Gundam, I'm at the point where everything that I've done before, we're done. technically speaking, this is true. Technically speaking, this is not true. We still have some the hard mode for the first series, which is Gundam 1979, and we still have the hard mode for Gundam Seed. We still have some of the upgrade stage to do, but story-wise, we are at the exact same points. I'm even further because last time I did finish a Seed. Now we just finished Seed, so that's great. Why is that great? So because we'll be moving on to new content. Now, what is extremely cool is there's new season coming up. So I don't know if Seed is a direct. I'll cheat. So I'll cheat. What I'm gonna do is gonna be extremely cheating. I'm gonna be checking out if Seed and Seed New Generation are sequels. If they're not sequels, I'm not gonna play it. I'm gonna play second in line, so possibly the 80s or the 81. If it is a sequel, we'll play Gundam Seed New Generation. And I'm excited. I'm very excited. Because, again, this is brand new content. Now, again, with the event stage, there's no stories I can focus. So usually there's like a small story. They'll do like a very small version of a season, like a couple of episodes or a short storyline or a storyline. So from what I understand, which is kind of cool, is they're doing somewhat of a at the same time, meanwhile the battle's going on, there's something else in the galaxy, because the galaxy is wide, right? Not everybody is in the same battle, so I kind of fuck with that. I kind of really like that. So we'll see, but we're done with the content that we already did, so onward with the new content. This one. Now, what is the next one? Okay, how good Overlord is added to the system. Congrats, Fortnite. I need you. Now, guys, we kind of fucked up. My notes are on this one. I'm sorry. Bubbles. Oh, that is it, making content with job. Okay. That's how that is it, making content with job. Don't blink, it's your brain. Welcome to the commercial. Guys are doing well because I had a wonderful day. My hairs are full of fizz, which is kind of cool. Today, we are doing Final Fantasy, and I know I talked about it yesterday, but we have more talk to talk about. So the more talk to talk about is the fact that we just had a big breakthrough. So the big breakthrough was that we have the ice wall additional floor. So why is that a big breakthrough? As a guy that played the game before, I know exactly what to get. So for example, the frost wall, there's something magical that happens. So the goal of Final Fantasy, okay, so this is very simple. We're going all the way back to the very first thing that you learn. The goal is to get as far as possible, then rebirth, right? Now, the hard time, the long time, the period of time it takes is during the rebirth. So, for example, your maximum is 120. You're not gonna have a hard time at 20. You're not gonna have a hard time at 30 or at 40. So the ice wall is actually really cool. The ice wall will come in and play a huge part. And what I like to do Fire Dragon. The Fire Dragon will one hit everybody. Your character will move on. So your character, every time, it's all about time. This is what I'm trying to say. It's all about time. For example, I'm at 120. 120 is not 120. It's 1,200 because every single one is 10 stage. 1 to 10, 2 to 10, 3 to 10, 4 to 10, etc. until 120. When we're talking about 120, well, technically we're 102. So 120 sounds a bit better. So yeah, so it's really cool because now the goal is to reach a degree where I'm in a position to do whatever I need to do, but also do it well. So for example, if I know that my maximum is 100, I'll do whatever I need to do. So for example, what I like about Final Fantasy is I got bitten by a mosquito again. What I like about Final Fantasy is I don't really need to pay attention to the story because there's no story. So I'll play a game like Gundam, I'll play a game like Silver Blood, which is really fucking good. Really good. Gundam is here and Silver Blood and Silver is here. Those are two great games. But that's not the most important part. The most important part is the fact that with Final Fantasy, I'm gonna be able to do, like, when I need to rush, I'll go in and do some more smoothing. But right now it's just Peach and Beach and Cobbler is super simple, like really, really, really simple. So there's no challenge. The challenge is just to pick up their chest, hoping to get some diamonds so you can buy skins. You know. So what we're gonna do instead, so the ice wall, which is great, is every single time that you have 110, you have a boss. You lose at least 4 to 5 seconds to 6 seconds to 7 seconds. Let's say 10 seconds, just for fun, by summoning the boss. Now the ice wall will attack the floor, and even though the boss isn't appeared, he's still there, and he still will take damage. Now, for example, a stage takes 10 seconds for the boss. You got 10 stage per one. That is 100 seconds per one. If you have 100 seconds, you have 102. That is 1,200. It's at more than 1,000 seconds, which equates to 15-20 minutes. That's 15-20 minutes each run that you lose. Just with that, that's not the hardest, it's not the longest thing. But you can also save it. So this is something huge. And with that, we're going to be able to go faster and faster and faster. And there's no rush to finish the game. However, it's a game that I never finished. So the thing that's complex is that when I start playing the game 9 or 10 years ago, I wasn't in a rush. What I was doing is I was watching a movie. Watching a movie, just chilling. I remember watching Curse of Chucky, eating cake. Oh my god, it was cake mix. It wasn't even the fucking cake. It was a powder. And play Final Fantasy. It was good times. Now I'm not in a rush. However, I got a lot more things to do. I want to make content, right? Right now, it's to get more than 4, to get more than 5, to get more than 6 hours just to get back to where we are, you know. So it's too much. And yeah, it's a bit tougher. So the plan would be to do as fast as possible, finish the game in 6 to 7 months, maybe 8 months. That would be really nice. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Don't blink, kiss you blink. Welcome to the show. Because I'm doing well, because I'm having a wonderful day on this. Why am I always doing this? I don't know. I need to busy my hand because you see here, mosquito bite. So I'm trying to focus on something else. Today, we're talking about the new job that I have. We're talking about how it affects the content. So one of the biggest fears that I had, oh my god, don't blink, kiss you blinks. Hope you're having a wonderful 26th June 2025. The fear I was having was we went from part-time making content to full-time making content you know. Why am I talking so low? Because she's drunk again, so she'll scream, and I don't want you guys to go through that. Because I know some of you guys have told me, hey, this is stressful, right? So although I'm not gonna allow her to bully me by going inside, I'm still trying to find compromises, and I'm still trying to be a good neighbor. Fun thing is, she doesn't have to be a good neighbor. I have to be. Because at the end of the day, I've been here for 12 years, and she has been here for a couple of months. Long story short, fuck her. I'm staying. Makes sense? One of the biggest fear that I had was I was gonna affect the content. So for the first thing is, of course, time, right? The second thing is energy. If I spend a lot of what should I call it? If I spend a lot of energy at work, my job is super simple. Like, I'm working for this agency, so they send me 2 places. The first places is a lot nicer. So what you do is, I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but it's a grocery store supplier. So you go in the freezer and you just do an inventory. So for example, they receive a shipment. So what they'll do is they'll leave the shipment like on pallets, which is a piece of a stack of boxes on a pile of wood. You have to make sure that there's how much there is, right? Which is good because this is super simple. The hardest thing about it is in the freezer, but I'm Canadian, so I'm okay. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough because it's cold. It's cold over a long period of time. We have gloves, we have hats, we have a coat. It's okay, but it's still like, okay, you're in a shitty situation. Imagine. Okay, I'm gonna put it like that. Imagine you're going out, right, and you're taking a walk, and you're with your girlfriend or with your boyfriend, doesn't matter. And it's like a really nice day. And then you have the sun. Then a cloud covered the sun. You realize it's a bit frisky, it's a bit cold outside. And of course, you didn't bring your jacket. So because you didn't bring your jacket, you're fucked. Can I go back home because you're already out of the house? So what do? You endure the cold. Well, imagine that for 8 hours. It's not that bad. Second job is a lot better, but at the same time, it's very complex. So I'm being paid per container. I'm not even paid hourly. So they'll give me a container and they'll say, listen, there's 2,000 boxes, we'll give you $80 for 2,000 boxes. Now we're 2 people doing it. Technically speaking, in 2,000 boxes is 120. So it's $60 per person, because we're 2. We can do 3, but 3 is too much. 2 is perfect. Now the perfect thing is with 2, if you finish the box, if you finish the truck in 3 hours, you're making $20 an hour. If you finish the box, the container, in 7 hours, well, you made less than $10 per hour, right? So this is not really good. You're just emptying truck, which is the great thing is someday I'll come in and there's 2 trucks. Now like, okay, 2 trucks is about 5,000 boxes. It's about $140 per day. It's a lot of money, but it's a lot of time. Also, since you're not paid by the hours, you don't have breaks, you don't have a lunch. So it is kind of the perfect job because you can hurry up. Let's say yesterday, we did 2,000 boxes. I came in at 8 o'clock in the morning. I left at 11. Kind of perfect, right? However, there's a day when I come in and they said, listen, there's 3 squad, there's 3 trucks, you're the newest guy, I don't have any work for you. And since I'm not paid hourly, tough shit, you know? I wish they call me, but they don't. Why? Oh my god. So it's stupid. So they don't call you because if somebody doesn't show up, they're fucked, right? Now because, so technically speaking, when they call you for a job and you have a shift of 8 hours, in Canada, there's a law in Canada. If you have a shift for 8 hours and you come in and there's no work and they didn't tell you, they have to pay you for 4 hours. However, I'm not making hourly. I'm making I'm like a contract. Yeah, I'm a contract employee. I'm a contractor. You have a contract for me. I'm gonna build this house and it costs $800,000. Well, if it takes, I have to pay my boys. I have to pay the material, and then the rest of the money, I have to take care of. Okay, well, if I have $15,000 left and I'm working for 1 year, my yearly salary is $15,000. That's not good, you know. That's not good at all. It's nuts. So yeah, so they call you. They don't call you because they want you to be here in case when it doesn't show up. They have an employees, and then if you come, well, there's no truck for you. Sorry, have a nice day. So you lost your time, but you didn't lose their time. See? But there's been, and if I'm being honest, it's been a week and a half. I did 2 shifts. Well, technically speaking, I did 3 shifts, but the 3rd shift was the day of formation. So you're paid for like an hour work. So, you know, it's not bad. So now, how do I affect the content? Well, it doesn't really affect the content as much as I thought it would be. See, I was afraid I was going to be too tired. I was afraid I was going to be coming like, fuck that. So the worst thing that can happen is what happened when I was working, is having IDs and you don't have time to talk about it. So then what you do is you take a note out of it. And then the next day you have IDs. It's like, well, fuck the notes, right? I'm going to keep what I'm trying to do. The problem with that is your notes keep getting bigger, and then you took a note 6 months ago. You don't remember what it was. I thought it was a video that I could do, that I didn't do, you know? So yeah, this is bad. At the same time, that's life, right? Shit happens. And if it happens for a good reason. So, it doesn't happen as I thought. Now, of course, if I was working 40 hours a week, my apologies, it would be different. Either free is a job, there's food, there's already people stealing. And they're stealing a lot. One of the guys stole a pound of bacon. I, however, know how hard it is to find a good job with an agency. Agency work, it's complex. Either it's a good company or either it's a shitty company. And if you tell them, hey, I don't want to work here, find me something else, they'll be like, who are you, dude? If I tell you to work there, you work there. You don't want to work, I'll find somebody else, no problem. You know, there's a lot of leverage when it comes to the agency. And so you don't have security of work, you don't have insurance. That's not great. It's temporary, but still. So yeah, so the content hasn't been affected a lot. Now, technically speaking, it's tougher because there's always some new guys, there's always a different shift, a different team. So I don't really get to talk to people, which is the social aspect to it, but also the fact that we are also the fact that when you have a job, it's supposed to be like a second home. Tell me what's in your home. A loved one, you're right. The coworker are becoming your loved one. That is pretty much it. So yeah, it's harder, you know. So we usually, what I would do, for example, Shao, the guy that did it a lot. Shao would come up with IDs. Genesis is something that does it a lot. Comes up with IDs and say, hey, you should do this, you know. But out of my own, I have to go to the bathroom. I'm sorry. Oops.
I bought another 2 puppies. I bought two more puppies, but I get a good price. I get 2 for 2,000. So this 2 and the other 2, $5,000. But you know what? They're better than people. No matter what, they're better than people. People, they will always hurt you, they will always steal you, I don't know what, they're loyal to you. But now I have 2 dogs to give away. You know someone wants dogs and people? You know the female, the black one, and the male, the brown one, the red nose? I want to give them away, but I want to give them to a good home. And you know what? I think the black one, she's pregnant. So now I have 9 dogs. So that's why I have to let 2 goes away, you know? You don't know no one wants dogs? You don't know nobody wants dogs? Because they has to go as soon as possible because the other 2, I didn't bring them home yet. I was supposed to go get them at 9:30 tonight, but I called the guy and I said, no, give me another week, you know? I have to let the 2 goes away again. Because if the city, I have 2 apartments, if the city comes, they will take them, and I don't want to lose them. And they're really good dogs. The black one is 15 years, and the black one is a year. But if you know somebody wants, let me know. Alright, come on. Jake.
There you go. We're back. Sorry about this. I ate pistachios and pistachios is a natural laxative. See, my father just texted me. And he told me, and I appreciate it, but at the same time, it's so tough for me because he texted me and said, hey, I found this job offer for you. I'm like, okay, cool. Thank you so much. And this is in the machine. And then I go on the website, and the type of jobs are fucking manager and, how do you call it in English? Electrician? Is that Is that possible? Electrician. You know. So yeah, so you're texting me jobs that I cannot get, and like, you know, but at the same time, the thought counts, right? So yeah, so when I was going to work, I assumed there was gonna be positive and negative. I like to work like that. I like to work like there's positive and negative, because I think life is about balance. The positive and negative. You cannot have a life where it's only positive. You cannot have a life where it's only negative, right? You have to choose your battle, but you also have to choose your celebration. And one of the things that I thought was like, okay, well, you don't have energy. However, you have the outside aspect. You're gonna notice when I'm out of the house, when I'm out of the balcony, the videos are very different. They're much shorter. I seem more alert because I'm in a situation where there's a surrounding. Here, nothing's gonna happen. I'm in my bubbles. People say, how do you make those videos so long? How do you yap so much? Because I just say what I think. Think about it. Do you think more? No, doesn't matter who you are. Where do you think the most? Your room, you're right. Where do you think the least? The grocery store. A movie theater, hopefully. Place where there's other people. Restaurants, you don't think at a restaurant. You go to a party, you don't really think, right? Katie. The black cat is usually so quiet. I don't wonder what's up. I hope he's not hurt. Because he is every day there, but he's super quiet, so something is wrong. More of a dog person, but still cats are a lovable creature. So yeah, so I was not expecting, but I was hoping. Hoping is a better word. Stop expecting shit. Stop expecting shit. It's so wrong. I was kind of hoping that while working there, other people would bring up ideas. Now, I'm not saying like, oh, you should make this video, but when you fill up with an idea, for example, this person talk about the full moon and how it affects behavior, right? Now, did you know that the full moon does affect behavior? The full moon will affect behavior. You know why? Because we see it as a second sun. So you see, when it's the sun, we have energy, the energy, which is basically the energy of the sun, and we're more alert. We're more like, holy shit, the sun feels good. The moon tricks the brain into thinking there's like a sun, and your body's tired. Your body's telling you to go to sleep, but your subconscious is like, no, don't go to sleep. There's a moon out there. You know, there's a sun out there. So, for example, talk about that, or for example, talk about religion. And it brings up the interesting thing, you know. I was talking with a person, they're a Muslim, super nice guy, and he brought me concept from Islam. There's a word for that, Islamist, or the religion of Islam. Let's call it like that. And the concept that he brought was actually pretty interesting, and I was like, okay, well, I never thought about life like that. It is an interesting thing. Do I agree? Do I disagree? It doesn't matter, but it's kind of cool, you know? And then you think about it, and you think about it, and you think about it, and then you make a video because you thought about it, right? It's tough. Let's say you see a movie, and you can enjoy it, or you can make you think, right? But it's just a different kind of conversation. They're different kind of stimulant. Yeah, stimulant's a good word. There's different kind of stimulant. The first stimulant can be brain. It can be physical attraction, mental interest, your natural senses, your hunger, the sense of smell, your sense of hearing. I'm hearing the cat, so I'm not focused, right? Because I'm hearing a cat. Am I usually focused? No. Is that a bad thing? No. You know? So yeah, and even then, whenever you're in a social situation, you kind of expect, again, expectation. You're kind of aware that you're going to act differently because you want to be social, you want to be a nice guy. Am I nice to myself? No. I treat myself the way I think about treating myself. I think I treat myself normally. I'm not extra nice to me versus how I am to other people. They don't need to be nice enough to me versus some people that, you know, might need a bit of kindness, right? I'm not gonna fight up against myself. I'll fight against other people, verbally, physically. Of course, we don't prone violence over here, but you know, when in Rome, do the Roman. I've never been to Rome, so you know. Oh, poor cat. Yeah, you see. I don't know what's up. Just gonna check it out because I hope he's not injured. I don't know, guys. I don't know. The weather's so fucking nice. It's so fucking nice. I'm gonna go in earlier today because every single night I'm getting fucking destroyed by a mosquito. And today I wasn't planning to do a lot of videos because it was supposed to be raining and I worked today, so I'm supposed to take a day off, but then I saw the weather and like, can't help it, dude. Can't help it. It was supposed to be cloudy right now. I don't know what's going on. Tomorrow, however, I have a surprise for you guys. So, like I was saying, yeah, you treat yourself differently, but you think about life differently, right? So, what are they trying to say to me? Who's they? People talking to you, of course. What is their opinion? Why are they mentioning that? They care about sport. Why they care about sport? They care about this player. What is the story behind this player? There's a world out there. You know, you're not gonna believe this, but I'm only recently understanding that when I'm talking to someone, they're having this whole universe. They're a bunch of experience, a bunch of pain, a bunch of happiness, a bunch of story, a bunch of memories, a bunch of thoughts, a bunch of opinion. You're so stuck in here that you don't think about what's out there. I don't get that with the boys I'm working with, and they're super nice, but okay. It is okay. It is pretty simple to know and understand why. There's a pretty good reason as to why. The reason is actually quite simple. You know the reason? You wanna know the reason? You wanna know? I'll tell you. The reason is when I was at work at PCT, I was working there for 7 years, right? People were working there for 8, 9, 10 years, right? They knew they was not going to lose a job tomorrow. They knew they was not going to work another place tomorrow. So they made an effort to make the working place a living place. They made the effort of treating this second home as a second home. Make it comfortable. Now, I'm not judging. I'm an agency worker myself. But when your mentality is that it's temporary, which we said at the beginning of this video, so I'm not different. When your mentality is different, when your mentality is that it's temporary, you don't put in the effort. For example, when you go camping, you kind of bring the minimum. Because it's 3-4 days, right? Right? When you go on a road trip, it's 2-3 days. However, when you travel, you bring more things. Why? You know? So the boys treat it as, hey, this is a temporary job, I don't really care. Let's get this over with. You know? It's tougher. It's tougher. And yes, a lot of the guys from agency don't care about the work because it's temporary. You don't invest yourself as something. Oh my God. You have 2 girls. One is your girlfriend, one is a one-night stand. With whom you put more effort. The one-night stand is a temporary job. The temporary job is from a temporary agency. Understand? It says in the word temporary agency. Right? It sucks. At the same time, since it's not something that's full time, since I'm not spending that much time at work, and to be honest, the first one is a bit far though. It's like an hour 20. The second one is 50 minutes home. So I'm in and out pretty quickly. Like for example, 2 days ago we did the truck in 3 hours. I left, it took me 50 minutes to go there. I worked for 3 hours. It took me 50 minutes to go back. Do the math. 4 hours 40. You're up for 16 hours. So I'm adding more energy. So in a weird way, we're kind of at the starting point. I have a lot of time. I have a lot of energy. There's not a lot of influences. You see, the beauty with the channel, just like mine, the beauty with the channel, thank you so much, is that when there's a lot going on, you see me stressed, you see me interacting. For example, Janice is really good at picking emotion, surprisingly. And there's one of my videos that gets stopped by the police twice. And this is such bullshit. Which is true, but these things don't happen, you know? What's happening at home? Not a lot of things. I'll watch a movie, I'll watch a show, I'll play a game. Apart from that, what else? Not a lot, right? So yeah. It's a bit tougher to come up with something. So what you start doing is you stuck in here, right? This apartment is 4 walls, but I'm not living in those 4 walls. I'm living in those 4 walls. And you start overthinking, and you self-reflection. When you do self-reflection and you think about life and how you're perceiving life and how you're reacting to life, right? That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. It's tougher. And then and I'm not complaining, but we're not making that much, right? So we're better off than we were. We're still kind of broke. So your life is supposed, well, you expect it to change. You expect your life to change. It doesn't change. And for some reason, I think it's because I'm stuck here. I'm picturing things a lot. I'm visual in life, right? And I'm visual in life, and it's really something else. It's really something else. Why? Well, it's pretty simple. You're at a cubicle, right? We all know it's a cubicle. You're in a cubicle when you're working. And your boss said, you know what? You've been working so hard lately. I'll give you a promotion. You're gonna move up in the ranks. And like, holy shit, thank you so much. Right? And then you change job. And you follow the promotion. And then you realize that you left the cubicle to go into another cubicle. It's not the same as the first one, but it's so similar that you can tell the difference. And that's crazy. That's crazy. See, I think we're afraid of change, right? But I think we're over-evaluating change. This is nuts. We're afraid of change, right? Oh, this is how I'm going to change my life. And then you become a parent and like, holy shit. This is the best news ever. This is a whole change. You end up taking a puppy. That's a whole change. You know? There's a new restaurant in your city, which is really good. You want to go there more often. It's changed. It doesn't affect you. You know? And then you understand that changes you. But you have to wonder, how does it affect you? And what does it affect you? Why a certain change will affect you and another one won't? Some things are super stupid. Like, for example, it's kind of crazy. My father this morning, this is, I forgot it was not planned. This was not in my notes. There's no notes. Oops. I had my father this morning, and we talked about beer. And he was checking the cheapest beer. And I was like, do you like this one? Do you like this beer? And we started talking about beers. But a lot. I'm not a drinker, right? So I don't really care, but you like talking about beers. So I'm like, you know what? I'm listening. I love you, Dad. I'm listening. And then he was talking about beer. And he told me that he had the same beer for decades. And then what changed is they stopped selling it. And he told me how this little change made him try 4 or 5 beer. It's a fucking beer brand. You know? It's one of the most inconsequential thing in life. But it changes. It changes. It's crazy. You know? When I lost the job, I didn't think I never thought about this. I didn't say last March, but 2 March ago. March 2024. When I lost my job. I thought the first day I was gonna be making content. I thought I finished on Friday, fucking Saturday. We're making content fucking Monday. Making content. The cat is injured, I think. That's why the dogs are reacting. The reality is I spent 2 weeks making next to no content. Do you want to know why? I was mourning the loss of a job. I think it was possible, but I was. I made planning, but I didn't think I was going to mourn this company. And I did. So the change, and this is the craziest thing, this is the nicest thing. The change in itself wasn't becoming unemployed. The change in itself was losing your family, losing the job. And that's crazy, isn't it? And yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, love you guys. I'm gonna go in. I'm tired. Take it easy. Peace. What do we have here? What do we have here? Shockwave size, okay. Oh, for fuck's sakes, no way. Okay, I can do that, yeah. No back, where's no back? Choo choo cha-da da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Down love on the road. It's like my father. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Ouais, dans un qui compte. So now my father's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know what job was available. It's okay, Dad, don't worry about it. Bubbles. Lost in time, trying to save the world. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby. Oh no, simple and clean, the way that I can sing tonight is all around. Let go, hold me, whatever, nothing, hold me, and just figuring it out. Regardless the warnings, the future doesn't scare me at all. You're nothing like people, oh me. Uh-oh. Why are you doing that? It restarted. If I can go in.